Thank you. Yes, there's Mama J. Mama J stickers for $3. Okay, I'm just starting my little recording myself. I have to do that just to see how I do. And also, excuse me, I forgot to take my COVID and cough medicine. So I may not be as funny. All right, so who all here watched the Netflix show, The Trust?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. A stranger did. Danny did. Dan, did you watch it, Dan? I got 4 people. So you saw these stickers, $3, and it said Mama J to put on your laptop, right? Because generally, this is the most people that have seen it that I've performed in front of. And I've been doing shows like every week since January. And I have merch. Do you get my t-shirt then, Miss Agony?
I do.
What did I do wrong? What does that mean?
You spelled it wrong.
Yes! I spelled it wrong on the show. So I have all these cute sayings on my t-shirts, but if you haven't watched the show, they mean absolutely nothing. So that's just a heads up. But you know what? Now that you have met me, you might say I met Mama J, and somebody else might know it. Enough about that. So I could have been a lesbian.
What about this husband?
About what?
This husband.
Oh, he's my third one, you know. So, no, back in grade school, back in junior high. And Deb, even though Deb and I went to schools, I don't think she was part of this, but when I was in junior high, we would have slumber parties, and then we would make out to practice to make out with the boys. And I just thought everybody did that. Well, what happened is they said that I kissed too hard. And they wanted to kiss Karen, because she had these big voluptuous lips. And they liked to kiss Jackie. And so I was kind of scarred. And I thought, well, I can't be a lesbian then. And then I remember it was kind of a scandal at school. And people were calling me up and saying, homo. And I didn't know what that was. And so those were my lesbian days. And I just say, I was a lesbian wannabe. But if they would have liked my kissing, if Danny wouldn't be, I might be here with Deb. I don't know. So Pride Week, or Pride Month, Pride Year, whatever. And you know, when you do a Netflix show, it's really important. They want you to have a lot of followers. They want you to have 100,000 followers. And when I started, you know, they wanted to have TikTok and Instagram and X, what did X used to be? It used to be something else. Twitter. They wanted to have Twitter. Well, I was a Facebook girl. So I had like 2 TikTok friends and no Instagram, no Twitters. So I started trying to be an influencer, and I was going to try to teach people what to expect when they turn 70. And I had all sorts of very helpful hints. But then I gave up. After the year, I gave it a year, and I gave up because I had 37 followers, and Sugar Kitty had 25,422. And all she was doing was rolling around and purring. So I thought, well, maybe I'll take my clothes off and roll around and purr. Does that sound like a fart? Yeah. And
You're good at that too, Jay.
Oh, that's right. If you watch the show, you'll hear me fart. So anyway, that ended my influencing year. But one thing I am excited about is that a year ago, this month, I started at the weight loss clinic at Stormont Dale. And they are great, because Medicare pays for it, and they got this machine that weighs you and tells you your muscle mass and your BMI and your everything. And so my starting weight was 181, and I weighed myself today. And I weighed 180. Yes! Right? Yes! It's baby steps. Baby steps. By the time I'm 80, I should reach my goal. And this is what's weird. Honestly, I would have maybe reached 5 pounds, but I had the weirdest thing. So when you get into this age of 70, everything just goes to shit. So I would not like his shit. I'm not going there, okay? Just know. My shit was, I was on a cruise. I had just gotten on the ship and had been in my cabin for an hour. I had a bad cough. I coughed so bad, I coughed my back out of place. Literally. I screamed, had to go to the infirmary, had to take an ambulance. I was going to Bermuda. Now, I didn't take an ambulance from the ship, in the ocean. But anyway, so I coughed my back out of place. So therefore, I haven't been able to exercise since April. So how, I have to, we have to have our excuses. And that's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. And my daughter says, well, I just think if you would walk, or if you would stretch, and I go, do you know I can't lift my leg up high enough to put my pants on? Does she care about that? No. And I am lucky, my husband's here, and we have led a very full life. I have filled my bucket list, and now I'm working on my casket list. And if I keep going at this rate, it just may be me in the casket pretty soon. I'm just not sure. I'm kind of getting freaked out. I don't know. But hopefully not. But I've decided, also this is my new, screw the influencing, screw exercising. I'm not even going to the doctor. I am going to turn into a casino people. Because you know what? They don't care, right? They don't care. They're up there smoking, they're drinking, they're gambling with their Social Security. And, the guys can't have sex anymore, but they're still seeing the prostitutes. And they get their prostates checked for $10. It's a win, 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 win. If they would only learn how to drive on meth and quit getting busted at that Jackson County, Shawnee County line. And maybe put some makeup on before they leave the casino, right? Because they're mugshots, they look horrible. And I actually went there during the day, Wednesday. I went there at 10 o'clock in the morning, and the people didn't look too bad. Although one man, I probably shouldn't say this, but one man did walk out and he had already wet his pants. And I thought that was kind of early for that. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't talk about that. Never mind. But I did feel sorry for him. And I don't know. It's okay. And I am trying to work out a little bit before this MRI I'm going to have. But it's 4 minutes. Have you ever done that?
All worked out.
So here I am. I've got this thing on my phone, and it's got a guy going like this. He looks like this on my phone, and then it pops up and it goes, "Where are you?" And then I don't say anything. Are you going to work out today? And I don't answer it. And then I start feeling it, and I go, do I not have 4 minutes to go and lift those knees and then do the Do I not have 4 minutes? Well, you know what happened? I did this for 3 days in a row, and one of the exercises is do the V and roll your shoulders, and my right shoulder is fucking killing me. I'm like, I can't do it, I'm injured. I can't do the 4 minutes right now. So, but I love this guy. Every day he comes and goes, where are you? And the weight clinic wants me to write down my food. Well, I don't want to write it down because I just ate 3 popsicles and 4 bags of kettle corn and 2 Pepsis. And I'm supposed to be eating protein, so I will throw in a yogurt. 1. I'm just exhausted by trying to be a good elderly person, and I'm just not. That's the truth. So I'm doing comedy. I'm trying to use my brain, trying to be clever, and that's as clever as I can be. I got 10 minutes of clever, but I do want to tell a quick story about my friend Deb. I took her to Kansas City, and we saw Punky Johnson from Saturday Night Live at the Comedy Club. Oh my God, it was so exciting. And also Heidi, she met Heidi, she met Punky, we're in the green room. And then I actually got to do 5 minutes. And of course, once again, I've done the Netflix, but it hasn't been on TV, so then I'm thinking, this is my moment. Punky's gonna see me and then want me to just go on the road with her. No, I haven't had no calls. But then we got done and I did my 5 minutes, and then I get outside. I said, Deb, I don't think I can drive home, and I don't drink. But you know what it is? I am overstimulated. With not that kind of overstimulated, in my brain. And it happens to me when I get overly excited, and my brain goes in circles. So she saved me and drove me home. Yay! So thank you guys very much. I got Mama J thingies.